All right, test, test, test. One, two, three. One, two, three. All right, test, test, test. Okay, good. All right, we're on. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. What is this, by the way? Oh, I see. Okay. No, no, no. That's. I'm pretty sure I finished here yesterday. This is actually kind of the middle of the chapter, judging by the number. Okay. Yep. All right, I got it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is it. This is it. All right, guys. Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back to another video. I'm gonna continue Opus Sec of Starsong in a moment. Um, yeah, it's just been very weird here. Like, I honestly feel like I entered some kind of Twilight Zone or something. Like, it's just like suddenly, or maybe I found a glitch in the Matrix. There you go. There you go. Yeah, no, it's just like there's a lot of weird shit happening around here, and I just cannot make any sense of it whatsoever. It's really bizarre. A lot of events just don't make any sense anymore whatsoever. Couple of them are related to my teaching thing. There's just a lot of like very bizarre things that have been happening, I have to say, with that. And then yeah, for example, like yesterday, right? So I have this one student who is like really, really part-time. So to give you like an idea of what I mean here is that right now we're basically like, let's say, middle of November, right? And the next class that I might have with her, I mean, unless, she cancels again, which wouldn't be a first time, is only going to happen like in mid-January. So this is how part-time I'm talking about. But it's very strange to me because if you want to, I to be honest with you, I don't know much about that student in particular. All I know is that, and I don't agree with that approach, but that's beside the point in this particular example. All I know is that she wants to make some kind of like suicide awareness videos or content, and she needs to improve her English for that because yeah, you want to reach out to a foreign audience in Japan, which is not that big, to be honest. I mean, especially like it's from like a religious perspective, which I completely disagree with. Because religion, I'm pretty sure, says that suicide is a sin, etc., etc. Like if you do it, you're gonna go to hell, etc., etc. I I don't believe any of that, and I don't see how it helps, to be honest. Uh, but either way, if that's your purpose, and if you don't have any ill intent, that I think that's the key there. Like if you don't have any ill intent, it might be okay, might be something worthwhile, I suppose. But if that's the case, though, like if you want to get better or whatever, you need to make this content because I'm guessing like it needs to be done on a regular basis, obviously, and well, soon. So isn't that like motivation enough to take more lessons, to be a bit more proactive? I know that I also take a holiday. I mean, next month obviously is winter holiday, and this year in particular, well, because I learned my lessons from last year. Last year, I took 3 weeks off as usual. However, I I only really kind of relaxed 1 week. I was so busy the other time that it was crazy. So by the time like the classes restarted, I was just exhausted. Like, I mean, maybe sure, a little bit rested, just a little bit, but it didn't help me much. So this year I learned my lesson obviously, and I'm gonna take a longer break. I'm still gonna be busy. I still have a lot of stuff to do. Don't get me wrong. I have special videos I need to do, uh, and obviously continue my kind of gaming. Well, actually, to be honest with you, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do much gaming over December. Uh, but I have like just kind of other duties. Like I have a couple of articles I want to write. I'm writing one right now about. It's a gaming article actually, because I have many articles already, mostly about science, but sometimes it's like a kind of political commentary. But this one is actually about the game, so I'm really kind of going into detail about White Album 2 because it's a great game. I mean, it's really like definitely one of the top visual novels out there. Like the story is, I mean, look, visual novels is obviously about there is graphics, music, and stuff like that. But I think the most important thing is the story and the characters. Well, obviously, I watched the anime first, so that was kind of my first foray into White Album 2. The game continues the anime, but there's a lot to say. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of kind of complex relationships and feelings and stuff like that. And so I'm writing this article. It's pretty long already. I'm not done yet. I still have to. Well, I have to proofread it later. But I mean, there's still like kind of like pictures missing and stuff like that, which is not that hard to do, but it just takes time to find these extra pictures, because I want pictures that are not like um, very common. Let's say, of course, I'm gonna use some screenshots from the game as well, but I want to have some kind of maybe other pictures. I already found a couple of them online, just on Google Images that I'd like to use. So that's kind of happening, but there's other articles I'd like to write. There's at least two more in my mind I'd like to write. Why is it important? This is because I'm actually looking for work as a kind of writer slash editor. So it's always nice to obviously look. I have actually a lot of writing experience. My experience goes beyond when I started the blog on Substack. I was writing scripts and novels and stuff like that way before I started Substack. So I do have experience, but obviously, like when you're applying for a job, I'm not gonna show them my book. I mean, I can, uh, like maybe some kind of like a few pages or whatever. I could do that, I guess. Uh, but I obviously like cannot show them the whole book unless they want to buy it, which they're not going to do. So in that case, I have to show them something else. And when I'm writing my articles, I don't. This is not like written casually. I mean, maybe a little bit casually, but I'm trying to make them as professional as possible because this is supposed to be seen by kind of professional people in the field, and I use that to apply for jobs. Okay, so it's not like something just like brain fart or something. This is like serious stuff. Yeah. So actually, yesterday I took an interview. It was an online interview, and it was an AI interviewer. I have to say, like with AI interviewers, it really depends on what you get. I've had like bad experiences, and I had kind of better experiences. Like the one yesterday actually was fairly good. I thought I was a bit worried about the time because it lasted 23 minutes, I don't know why it's so specific. Why 23? Like who came up with that number? Why not like 22? Why not 24? Why 23? But anyway, I was a bit worried that we're not gonna fill out the time, but actually we did. And yeah, it was just like questions about like writing, and I have a unique way of writing novels. This is something that I call like modular design, and what it means is basically like, okay, so when you have like a novel, typically you follow like a three-act structure. You have like the intro, the development, which is the main part really of the book. This is most of the page count is in there. And then you have like a kind of conclusion or denouement, as we say in French. Uh, the intro and conclusion are roughly the same length typically. Well, but they don't have to. It's up to you, really. But I mean, like if you're just going by, um, let's say, just like the common rules, that's basically how it goes. But so, what is modular design in books? Well, I'm not sure if I'm the only one doing that in the world or whatever. I really don't because I don't know like every single writer out there. In fact, I don't know many writers at all. Um, I mean, I'd like to, but I just don't know where they are. I mean, I'd like to meet them, but yep, just no idea where they are, no idea who to meet or where to meet them. Um, yeah, so the modular design for me, the way it works is that, yep, you need an intro. Okay, so the intro is always there, and then the ending is always there. Those two parts are always there. I think as long as you can figure out like where to start and where to end, obviously it gives you like a very strong hint for the development. But for me personally, as a writer, that development part, the middle part, is still the toughest one because even though you know the where it starts and where it goes, it's just like it's not easy to write the middle part at all. But so what is modular design in this case? Well, what I mean is, let's say you have a book, right? And let's say like you have the intro and the conclusion, and you have maybe like I don't know, like six chapters, like six main chapters, let's say, because sometimes there are sub chapters as well. But let's say that you have like six chapters, like six big chapters in the middle, right? Well, the way that I write, what I can do is that I call like each chapter a module, okay, first of all. And what happens is that if I want to change the order, I can basically take one of those modules and just move them around. Now, I don't know exactly like why or how, but I just noticed that it works without actually uh like making drastic changes to the other sections. Like it just works. So, and this is incredible because if I feel like there's a part that should be like in front or this part should be later, I can literally just like grab it and put it somewhere else. And the continuity of the story is not like really affected. Sure, you might have to change like maybe a few lines here and there, but you don't have to rewrite the whole chapter. And that's the cool thing about modular writing. So again, I don't know if I'm the only one in the world doing that. For me, it works, but that doesn't mean that for you it's going to work. Yeah, it's just because I have a lot of experience. I mean, it's about roughly 20 years of experience now. So obviously, the more you work, the more you write, the more you learn these type of tips and hints, tricks. Everybody has their own techniques. I know there are some people who use post-it cards and they kind of plaster the wall with ideas and then they just follow that. I don't do that personally. My stories are mostly in my head and I don't need to. I mean, okay, sure, if I have like Alzheimer's or something, sure, I might forget. But I would say like generally I do remember what I want to talk about, and right now, so for those who are interested, let me just grab this from under the controller. Um, so this is my current book. You can get it on Amazon. It's called Beyond the Black. I know the title is inverted because I'm inverted. But Beyond the Black, check it out. It's on Amazon by J.C. Golubev. Um, I actually use like a different name now, but I mean, for as far as writing is concerned, you have to be like as honest as possible. So that is my name. Yeah. So go and check it out. It's a cool book. It's like a sci-fi story. Uh, like it's actually well, technically it's actually two books in one because initially this was like separate, and then I because it's supposed to be a trilogy, obviously, I combined the two existing books so far. So now currently it's a duology, and I do have plans for the third one, but currently it's not like a priority because to be honest with you, it's very hard to sell. I look, I don't know, like in my immediate circle, and I know a fair amount of people, but just in that circle, I know extremely few readers. People just don't read these days. Maybe that explains a lot about the world, that the world is going to shit because people just don't read books anymore. They at best they read some kind of thing on Twitter or whatever. I mean that's pretty much the extent of it. Or they read headlines or whatever and they think they know everything just from the headline, even though we know that headlines are often misleading and clickbaity. But that doesn't seem to phase people whatsoever. Unfortunately, that's the kind of society we live in today. So yeah, I don't know. I hope that it changes in the future. I hope that people get back to books, but at the moment, I just really don't see it. I think like it's everything is going in the opposite direction. We're kind of moving away from books every single day. I know obviously like some big writers, they still obviously earn money from that. They still have a career as writers, as authors. But for like the everybody else though, and trust me, like the majority is everybody else, like me, uh the chances are extremely slim. It's not because the content is bad, it's just because first of all, yeah, people just don't read. There's a lot of competition. Like seriously, these days, like anybody can self-publish, and that just kind of adds to the stockpile. Like if people want to find my book now, it's like finding a needle in a haystack, literally. So yeah, the chances are extremely, extremely slim. But I'm not giving up. I'm still gonna, try to promote it here and there. I do from time to time, but again, it just often doesn't really go anywhere. On X, there's a lot of pages that are supposedly by authors. They have even the blue check mark, although that doesn't mean much, to be honest. It just means that they pay for the account. But like X doesn't verify your identity. I just did it myself. I got the blue check mark. I'm a real person, though. At least I can vouch for that. But they didn't ask for any verification, any ID or anything like that. So what if I'm just like a bot? Like seriously, they claimed that getting the check mark is like a proof of verification, but what verification? What are you talking about? There's none of that going on there. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. I think Facebook has. I'm fairly sure they do ask for some kind of piece of ID if you want to do the verified thing, at least. I know that LinkedIn definitely has it for sure, but X is just like a joke. It's just a gimmick. We well know that it's just a gimmick. It's not serious. They're not serious about it. They never were. It's just like they have to show like a kind of good face in public, but it has no meaning. It really doesn't. So yeah. All right, let me do a quick record test. I mean, it should be good, but just to make sure. All right, that's good enough. Yep, we got a file out of it, which is good enough. All right, so I think we're good to go. Let's jump into it. I'm gonna disappear here. Can still, yeah, my dialogue is still going, so that's good. All right, so start recording and yeah, minimize this thing and launch the game. By the way, like this game as well, like Opus, it's a great game. But don't get me wrong, it is a fantastic game. But this game, typically people are just not gonna play because there's a lot of reading, you have to pay attention, and people don't want to do that. I mean, come on, are you kidding me? Just if you don't believe me, go right now to Twitch and go see what are the popular games that are streaming. Trust me, it's not games like these. It's really not. And that, again, that says a lot about society. It just does. It just says a lot about where society is at the moment. That's the cold hard truth, guys. All right, so we're gonna restart from the autosave, but I feel pretty sure I know where I am, so all right, so this one here, there we go. Just gonna reduce the volume a little bit for myself. Oh, I have to do the audio check for the OBS, actually. Oh, beautiful. That is going so well. Okay. All right, so we're gonna start from here. Just gonna do a quick intro and then we'll go into it. Yo guys, welcome back. Otaku Ops here. Another video here, Opus Echo of Starsong. This is part 10 today. Yesterday I was just exploring a little bit on the way to the capital city of Ironwind. And yeah, I just came back again, as you can see. Kind of wasted a bit of fuel last night, but I just wasn't sure if I had enough or not. So in order to not risk it, I had to waste a bit of money, but it's okay. It's fine. All right, so we'll start from here, and the first place you should go to is the Council of Commerce. Actually, I mean technically we have to go here, but let's do the other locations first. In the center of the space station, where every inch was worth its weight in gold, there was a large open space with unobstructed views. This was the center of power for United Mining in Thousand Peaks. Behind the walls of this beautiful, ring-shaped building, the rulers voted on legislation regarding the future of Lumen. Depending on whom you talk to, this building was either a coveted sanctuary of hope or a loathed bastion of sin. Hey, don't the people of the asteroid belt have any rights? Oh, it's Lamar. How could you all be negotiating without the Mirian Ignis Guild? Let us have a seat at the table, no need to be so secretive. Who do you think does all the dirty work for you people? Is that Lamar? What is he doing here? The chairman has ordered that only the Ironwind Trade Council, the Rodian family, and Lumen Association are allowed at this meeting. If you don't leave, you'll be charged with obstruction of justice and arrest. Pardon me. Okay, well, I do have that thing, and I think that's what we need to do. We pretended to be members of the Rodian family and pulled Lamar in with us. Okay. Ignis above, I've been keeping up with your news. I knew you'd make it big. He laughed boisterously as he entered the meeting room, leaving us with something unforgettable. Oh, okay. Which is interesting because, like, what was that? It didn't show up as a memory, so that was weird. But it's just it's just directions actually. But still, usually directions count as a memory, so I'm not sure. Maybe I already have it somehow? That's weird. Alright, so next one, let me see here. Next we're gonna go to the city square. As we walk through the square, 1,000 languages from across the galactic empire filled the air. Vendors of all shapes and sizes could be found scattered about, with merchants walking to and fro doing business. Regardless of what people say, United Mining has ensured successful commerce between solar systems. Only here was I able to buy local goods from East Ocean. There are way too many people in the square. What's going on? Commemorating the 6th anniversary of United Mining's victory in the Lumen War. The day of glorious remembrance, they're celebrating the takeover of Thousand Peaks. I think the container we got from United Provision Farm was for this. Hey, get out of the way. If you're not here to help, scram. The parade's about to start. There's 5,000 people in this thing, yet the food's not nearly enough. Oh yeah, so that's the one. Okay. Yep, well, we don't need it. We don't need to keep it, so sure. The parade began and the Lumen Association took the stage, praising the role of the Lumen Mining Act played in establishing peace for the peaks. Seeing the happy looks on the people's faces were a stark contrast to United Mining that I knew. After a day of hard work, there was a celebration dinner. The catering crew was not only given decent pay, we were also given a copy of the history drama that was played that day. Ada did not participate, of course. So you get money, which is good, and you also get a memory, which is 181. Alright. Alright, next one is this one. With the help of the Lumen Verification Bureau, United Mining legalized Lumen excavation. By using Starsong verification technology, adventurers who sampled perfect Starsongs could declare the rights to a cave and obtain legal protection. Critics believe that the Bureau was just another system put in place to strengthen United Mining's control. On the other hand, people who needed the protection had no choice but to accept it. Starting today, the Cave Verification Bureau will be outsourcing work. For parties who are interested, please line up and wait patiently. So United Mining has finally figured out that the verification process is taking too long. Come forward, are you here for work? If so, please sign the contract and let's get to it. The applications are piling up and they're not filling themselves out. Well, this is like a guaranteed win, so I mean, why would you not go for it? Okay. Well, yeah, sure. But I do need the cash, so... Alright, finally, let me see here. Okay, yep. This was where United Mining showcased its glory. In the lobby, a retired Lumen-seeking vessel was displayed, and the names of various war heroes could be seen on the walls. Since it was built before the witches were vilified, those with substantial contributions like Red were also included. Ada, is it okay to leave Remy alone on the ship? There's no way she'd pass as a journalist. How are you doing? I'm fine. You two can fight all you want. So what happens now?
Oh, 降臨よ。鉄火星のごとくきらめかん。我々は流脈指定法に感謝しています。この指定法の影響のもと、山海探査車や近隣諸国と共存共栄を進めてまいりました。これは適切な保護を行っている証左です。
流脈大戦終結から6年目。今日は記念日なのか。
79号統合報道局です。質問よろしいでしょうか。大戦記念館は戦争の英雄たちのために建てられましたが、 その中には参戦した巫女の名や巫女の戦艦も含まれています。しかし近年では不法組織が闇市に流れている流脈探査船を集め、落ちた巫女たちと協調しています。これにより盗掘件数は増え、治安は悪化の一途をたどっています。巫女は記念館にふさわしい存在と言えるのでしょうか。
巫女たちが万道信仰に背き戦争に加担した。これは
流脈指定法は緩すぎるという声も少なくありません。歴史的犯罪人である巫女を野放しにしておくことについてどう思われますか。
エイダ、
大丈夫。巫女はずっと戦争のスケープゴートなの。
皆様のご不安はもっともです。私どもの認識としては、巫女は3階の平定に絶大な効果を発揮してくれました。一方で彼女たちの冷酷さや非情さも人々にとっては間違いなく事実です。
お師匠のような戦争の英雄もまるで殺戮者扱い。
巫女の塔は解体されました。しかし今でも巫女は混乱の中心にいると言えます。このような状況を鑑み、流脈指定法を強化して巫女の公民権を剥奪しようと考えています。そうだ、
罪人にはちょうどいい。
お師匠はこんな奴らのために。
そして記念館に展示されている巫女は撤去の上、正犯名簿に記載しましょう。
いい加減に。
そこの白い服の女性、ルールを守りなさい。
エイダ、やめとけって。
動くな。振り向かないで。口も閉じて。我々は監視されている。ここで騒ぎを起こすな。
メディアの皆様のご都合がよろしければ、流脈指定法制定の立役者であり、貿易市議会の総理事に新たに就任されましたリチャード・モール3世です。
私は行かねば。これをもって手は開かずに。いや、失礼。遅れてしまったね。
ご覧ください。我々の理想実現化が群衆の中から姿を現しました。流脈指定法改正が迫られる中、前理事は原案保留を主張し、人々は巫女や探査者に肩入れしているのではないかと。
先にちょっといいかな。こちらのメディアの方、どうやら体調が優れない様子だ。君、外に連れて行ってあげて。
さあ、リチャード様をもう一度温かい拍手でお迎えしましょう。
Oh, that's the end of that chapter. Or part 1. You're back. Good Lumen, that almost got out of hand. Eddie, you don't look so well. Are you alright? I'm fine, it's nothing. Do you know what this is, Remy? What is that thing, indeed? It's a United Mining Communication encryption chip that can enable point-to-point private transmissions. How did you get this, Eddie? Just tell me what it can do. If it was given to you by the informant, then we should be receiving their intel once we install it. Okay, communication encryption chip. 182. We have enough materials to upgrade the ship. Ah. I see. Okay. Sure. Why not? Alrighty. 183. This is no joke. We're dealing with a military mission. We should consider the risks, Ada. There's nothing to consider. We'll make our move now. I think this one is more of a general message. It is. Okay. All right. So let's see that thing first of all. Where is that? Okay, let's open up these. That's so far away from here. Jesus, all of them are. Okay. But the thing is, like, I need to buy fuel. So let's do that very quickly. Alright. Okay, now we're gonna go to... Let me see here. Northeast. You mean that one? No, that's not it. That's not it. It must be another one. Maybe that one. Ah, shit. Wait, maybe there is another one, actually. Maybe I missed it. Hold on. Yeah, that one. There we go. Okay, well, we do have to go here. There's nothing there, actually. It's kind of like an annoying place, but... to get the achievement of having explored every location, you do need to go there. Eddie, there's a huge fleet of United mining vessels ahead. Oh yeah. They want us to turn on our comms system immediately. There's nothing we can do. This is a warning to the vessel ahead. Please stop immediately for an inspection. It was reported that an old lumen-seeking vessel fled United Mining airspace after sending illegally modified signals. Uh-oh, that's us. The ship was posing as a high-ranking official, which is a serious violation of military law. Please cooperate with our interrogation and hand over your ship's visa. They're already on the line. Sending a modified signal now is going to be very risky. True, but you do have a fairly good base. I mean, it's not guaranteed, obviously, but again, if you fail, you can always shut down the game and restart, so let's give it a go, I guess. Yeah, that's good. And yeah, I think it happens twice, which is annoying, but I don't know why though. Like it's silly. So again, same thing. Okay, that worked as well. Good. All of that for nothing, really. I mean, just to explore this location. It's crazy. One of Thousand Peaks' four largest planets and a god of the Four Peaks in the Mirian Holy War. Due to its relative stability, the deuterium produced here serves as Thousand Peaks' largest energy source next to Lumium. Okay, and there's absolutely nothing to do, so... Yep. It looks like a star, though, more than a planet on the map here. Why is it so bright? Like, it makes no sense. Alright, we're gonna go to the... I think it's like that one. Yeah. Okay, wait, what? Uh-huh, okay. Alright, yep, let's go there. Remy once calculated how much hybrid lumium fuel is allocated to United Mining in 1 month, 60,000 barrels, although the 99 hybrid lumium produced here only appears slightly different from the 98 hybrid lumium that Red Chamber uses. Its purity and efficiency is incomparable. Okay, there's only one place to check out here, which is the refinery. Cargo containers were stacked one on top of each other at the refinery docks, while workers hustled to load raw materials and products. Lumium was refined and extracted at different temperatures to produce various types of hybrid lumium fuel, industrial raw materials, solvents, and armor coatings. Everything was produced and packaged at astonishing speeds. Sir, the higher-ups said we need to adjust the refining procedures according to the research presented at the conference. We've got to remove the interference caused by consciousness and increase the purity by 0.05%. We didn't go to the conference. Who knows how to do that? They can't just tell us to adjust the procedures. Who can tell us what happened at the conference? I don't care how much top secret information I need to leak to fix this. Conference? I think we went to that. Maybe we should try to get some Banshee intel? I think you need to do it. Yep. She was happy to listen to Eda's request. No information on Banshee, still the woman was kind enough to give us some credits. This is 600. Nice. That's always welcome. Alright, next we're gonna go to maybe this place. Let's see, what is this? Yep, that it is. Okay. United Mining won't stop until they suck every asteroid dry. The doctor once told me that in Thousand Peaks only the Lumen Association was in the position to preserve Mirian culture. Okay. I remember seeing guards at every turn along the path through the ruins. There were none of the familiar gods in the vast holes, only huge iron pumps and pile drivers. This is our latest excavation technique, the researcher in charge of the tour said. He stood on a temporary floorboard cut from a mural of Helios, smiling as he continued, "May fire and iron light the stars." What the hell? We're already short on freighters and you want us to increase production? There's no planning around here. Feels like they're having issues with the production line. There's no way we'll get any Banshee intel here. Let's get going. Hey, what's your job? What the hell are you doing sneaking around like that? So that one... You're supposed to pick that one. So they started hiring civilian ships? Whatever works. This place was complete chaos. They were so busy that they didn't even question Red Chamber's identity and they immediately told us to pick up some containers. And you get this Lumium container, which counts as a memory, 184. And that's pretty much it for this place. To the northwest. That one? Yep. Alrighty. Well, I mean, obviously here you should try to do this one. The difficulty is 8, but your base is 7. So unless you're really unlucky and you draw a 7, you're gonna pass. Well, I mean, it could happen. I mean, it did happen before. But it's fine here, I think. Yeah, just barely passed. But still. Okay, so there's a bit of a
お
sequence
姉
here.
様話を聞いて、この前のことは信号偽装が見破られそうだったからなの。リバクを守る前にまずお姉様を守りたいから、功労の通信をつなげておくわけにはいかなくて。信号変調装置を強化できればきっと今度は大丈夫だから。ラミア、今はこの話やめよう。
Okay.
特に何もないけど。
ごめんよ。
ねえ、リバクさん。なんでもない。なんでも。
Okay. Just the music is so great. Like, it really fits perfectly. I know it's mostly just piano, and I'm not a huge fan of like piano soundtracks, but here it's really well done. I think it really matches the feeling, the mood perfectly. All right, so we're in the room. We basically control the camera at the moment, so there's a couple of items we can look at. The first one is some kind of books that are next. It must be this one here. Okay. Well, this one is important because this increases Ada's luck. So it's not just a random item. And of course, it counts as a memory. 185. Okay, there's a. Is it on the door? Yes. Alright, so there's a picture on the door. Ada told me that her master spent a lot of time and effort to find a plot of land where she could grow and cultivate plants. Okay, so this is just like a group photo. Obviously, Ada, Red, and Remy. This is 186. Next, right above Ada. Okay, so it must be this chart. This map recorded the route of Red Chamber's planned trade. From the distant home of Ada and her master, it passed through 3 transport stations, starting from the new Iran solar system all the way to Thousand Peaks. This multi-thousand light-year trade route took half a standard year for every round trip. Red Chamber was basically their second home, and that's another memory, obviously. There's one more thing. Okay, there is some kind of device, but I'm not sure where it is exactly. Must be this one. A machine for calibrating military vocalizers. During training, Eda's master would ask her to sing the Starsong of Ignis, then give the recording to the Lumen Association. If this association did not purchase it, that meant she didn't sing well enough. It took her many years to be accepted by the market and her master. The thought of people paying for her voice really embarrassed her. It's another memory. Okay, now we focus back on her, I believe.
あのさ、いつ功労を離れるの？
エイダの話だから見てみたい。
そんなこと思ってないくせに。 いつか離れちゃうんだ。
Then go and talk to him. Like, I don't understand this weird, like, kind of relationship they have here. Like, if you don't want him to go, then go and talk to him about it. He's not in any rush, as we know. So there's no issue whatsoever. Okay, so there's one more thing here we need to have a look at, which is over there.
ラミア、ちゃんとあなたの面倒を見るからね。
Remy's uniform was rather small, and it wasn't until later that I realized that Ada had stitched it together one thread at a time. It was I who had stepped into their lives. 189. Wait, there's something else. Ah, I see. Okay, with the flowers. Not sure which one though. Oh, you mean that thing?
おっしょ、私ちゃんと自分の人生を送るよ。
Oh, that's Red's uniform, which Ada said represented the new era of witches. Her master believed that the shape of our souls took the form of a flower, and instead of resorting to violence to achieve peace, witches should tend to the flower within. 190. And now we can look at the flower.
おっしょ、私たちの花もちゃんと手入れして守ってるよ。でもいつになったらあの時の生活に戻れるのかな。
Could be used as a throat remedy. I only found out later that this was where Ada's name came from. Fragrant White. Okay.
ぐちゃぐちゃだ。私何のために旅に出たんだろう。 おっしょ、明日本当に行くの？
ああ、
高蓮が徴兵したいのは私が行くべきでしょ。
お前に何ができる？龍脈で屍になるだけだ。
私は
留守番をしていなさい。ラミアを頼むよ。私の花たちもよろしくな。
私
追ってこようと思うな。簡単な任務に過ぎない。2年も経てば戻れるさ。
もし戻ってこなかったら。
その時はその時、自分自身の人生を過ごしなさい。自分の名前は覚えたか？お前はエイダ・ラムだぞ。お前の人生は他人と関係がない。自分自身のものだ。この意味がわかるか？
わからない。お師匠とラミアと一緒に過ごした時間が私にとっての生活。
荷物を準備しなければもう行きなさい。
お師匠、もし私がお師匠と同じレベルになったらさ、私の代わりに行く必要ないよね。
思い上がるなよ。奴らは最初から私が目的だ。お前ではない。
私が役立たずの巫女だから。
面倒だな。
私がこんなんだから。私がいらないんだよね。
Ooh, fancy. What is this thing? From here, all it took to reach East Ocean was 3 interstellar port transfers through the Galactic Empire, but at the time, I just couldn't bring myself to say it. Oh, okay, so it's kind of like a... what do you call it? Like a jump gate or something? I forgot what they're actually called in sci-fi, but... okay, cool. Yep. So what are we supposed to do here? Alright, well, we're gonna go to the border customs first. Even though it was responsible for inspecting large numbers of transiting ships, compared to the massive gate beside it, customs looked like a measly space station. Nevertheless, there was always a long line of ships waiting to undergo an on-board examination. To prevent the smuggling of lumen plants and minerals, the examination squad was always fully armed and extremely hostile towards all visitors. You have violated the lumen plant export restrictions, lady. I'm warning you again, your actions and attitude is an obstruction of justice. You can say it as many times as you want, you listen to me. Our herbs are for healing people, but your restrictions just give you more money for war. I thought only witches were in the plant trade. I'm sure I could help her somehow. How would Master handle this? Eddie, don't involve yourself. Master used to handle all the negotiations. If we stick our noses in this, we're gonna get in trouble too. Well, here... you're supposed to go for this one. Once the stems are separated from the plant, they are classified as ordinary medicine. After successfully persuading customers to let them go, Ada explained that she learned all the loopholes from her time traveling the trade routes with her master. The woman in charge thanked Ada and seemed to recognize her. We're all looking for her. Your master must still be alive, she said, and took something out of her pocket. Witch's origami flower. Okay. Well, that increases Ada's luck, which we absolutely need. And this is 192. Getting close to the end, obviously, as you can see. Okay, let's go to this place. This large-scale space gate leading to the other solar systems was the only gateway for interstellar travel. United Mayan deployed heavy troops here. After entering, trade ships belonging to all parties would stop for a short time and were required to reduce their engines to minimum power. When the electronic certification was confirmed, they would then be moved to deeper space for docking. Eddie, we got an encrypted message from Bensol's Intel network. Looks like an immigration vessel nearby tried to force their way through a customs barrier and ran into some trouble. My name is Arrigo. I'm a former member of United Mining's new squad of witches who recently deserted. They're waging war once more. I heard you're a pupil of Zered's, so you might know how I feel about war. Please, I'll give you lumen intel for your trouble. It seems like almost all the witches are drafted. Why am I the only one who has always avoided it? Am I so useless that I can't even help my master? Please, hurry up. Customs is coming. Are you helping or not? Yeah. You're supposed to do this one, apparently. Remy rushed into the path of the guard ship before they opened fire and was able to delay the attack. Our decision was not without cost, as our ship suffered heavy damage. Well, yeah, 5 points. Afterward, Arrigo was true to her word and gave us the lumen intel she promised, which is another cave and a new memory. I think we're done for here. Wrathful Witch's Starsong, 194.
ミコ竜名の分析完了。音源発生地まで案内します。
The problem is, like, I'm a little bit low on fuel again, so that's the problem here. Mm. Okay, well, let's try. Let's try it, I guess. Is that one right? 31. Yes. Okay. A cave completely depleted by United Mining. We weren't sure why United Mining was so actively searching for Banshee, but the excessive mining and destruction on display would suggest that their true target might be more than just minerals. Explore. Okay, you got some new memory, I think. We do get a bit of fuel back here. That's why I didn't hesitate. Yeah, so that's the memory. Fuel. Still 9 is not great. Okay, my, wait, what happened here? Okay, just one sec, guys. There is some kind of weird thing going on here. Still bike G? Okay. Okay, I see what happened here. I think. My browser got stuck, so like the game is still running, but I just have to restart my thing here. We should be good to go in a minute. Just give me one moment. Alright, so it's like roughly here, right? Yeah. I don't know why it does that. It's fucking Chrome, man. Alright, let's explore one more time. Okay, just one fuel. Not great, but I'll take it. Alright, next. To the northwest. What? You mean northeast, probably. Not west. Yeah. They fucked up in the walkthrough. Oh no, it's right. Yeah, it's northwest. Yeah, of course. I got confused. Okay, alright. Daily Lumen again? To avoid being detected by United Mining, they're looking for leads on less crowded orbits. Lumen of the peaks, flow without end. This is the Daily Lumen. Runners in orbit, please note that we will pay a handsome reward for any intel. Do we have any intel? Let me see. I see. So if you pick this one, it's nothing at all. The other items, actually, you should have them if you followed the guide so far. So basically, like, if you choose this one, you use the history of the Romani clan, you get 600 for it. This one is the training plan, which gives you 800. And then this one the sentry records will give you 700. So it's kind of up to you which one you want to use, but I think probably like we need as much money as possible, so let's go for that one. Yep, money's good. Money's good. Another destroyed location. Kumsang Transport. 15th year of the Lumen War, the last standing faction, Kumsang Transport, officially collapsed when all their scientists were arrested. By then, United Mining was in control of all provisions, aerospace technology, interstellar transport, and the entire Lumen energy industry, making it the most powerful entity in the solar system. Let's explore. Okay, got some fuel back, which is great. Ooh, that's a new item. 196. Okay. Okay. You need to explore it quite a few times, I think. Let me check like how much is required. Oh, I actually do have the engine. I don't have the metal plates. What the? There we go. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. I must be missing the plates then. Well, still, I got some fuel out of it, which is good. It's getting like very confusing here. There's a lot of locations around here. Let's see. Unity News Channel. I thought I do oh, that one. That's pretty far. What is this one? Shinra. Okay. What, are we like in Final Fantasy now? There's a cave here as well. Okay. We are getting... I think like that one though, over there, that's maybe where the black hole is. I'm not sure though, it's been a while since I played this. And what is this? Malefica. Okay, alright. Oh, that one. No, that's not where I want to be. Yeah, there's still like quite a few locations over here. I'm just worried about the fuel though. But anyway, we have to start here. Glory to the United, this is Unity News. Research indicates that witches become deformed after inhaling too much lumen. They are the emissaries of Miriam's idols, skilled at eliminating the will of the people, true living war machines. To prevent tragedies like the war from occurring again, there is an amendment to the Lumen Mining Act currently in place. We propose stripping the witches of their rights and placing these weapons under the jurisdiction of United Mining. This is absurd. These Unity News vessels just cruise around North Mount Malefica spreading rumors about witches. Hack into their system, Remy. United Mining is the one backing Unity News. This isn't like the asteroid belt. Paralyzing their system might be risky. Sure, but we have a good thing here. Okay, let's try this one. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I mean, seriously, like, they managed to draw the minimum. Wow. Alright, let's redo this. Okay, that worked. And you get another memory, which is important. Like, if you fail here, you don't get this thing. 13th year of the Lumen War, after the outside forces were nearly eliminated, United Mining cast their focus on the witches, denouncing and defaming them. Unity News Channel 79 was the driving force behind the defacement of countless witches, including Ada's master. Okay. Unity News 79 was a news channel controlled directly by United Mining, and its validity was highly questioned by the peakers, and yet United Mining did nothing to hide this fact. As the mouthpiece for United Mining, propaganda concerning amendments to the Lumen Mining Act and restrictions on the witches were all promoted here. Thank you very much for taking the time to do this interview, President. Your explanation of the Lumen Mining Act will surely make it easier to promote it in the peaks. Well, it's only possible if we all work together. Thank you so much. Now I'm afraid I'm quite busy and I'm gonna have to be going. What the hell am I doing helping promoting this act? This law is designed to oppress witches. Is being a mouthpiece for United Mining really for the greater good? What's the president doing here? What kind of deal are they making? Hey, what's this? What are you doing here? What about the Banshee mission? Forget it. Listen, you have a hacker on board, right? In 1 hour, they're going to broadcast that show I just recorded. Do not let that broadcast get out. Trust me, it'll be good for both of us. Well, you should try this one again. Okay, and you get some... Oh, you get good money for that. Very good money for that. Ooh, okay. That's not far from here. I see. Okay, so you're supposed to go... Wait. Here, I think. Despairing Witch's Starsong, 198.
ミコ竜名の分析完了。音源発生地まで案内します。
Is that the one? 29? Yeah. Should be fine, I hope. A cave completely depleted. We took great risks at the time to search United Mining's caves, but more often than not, we were greeted with the colossal barren husks of what were once Mirian ruins. Okay, so you get a bit of fuel back, couple of memories, I think. Just gonna do one more though. Okay, I think this is the fuel upgrade, finally. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's fantastic. All right. Sure. All right, we have to go back to Ironwind, though. But only to trade. That's it. There's nothing else to do here. Alright, let's see what we got. Not that much, actually. But still. Yeah, let's replenish the fuel. Oh, actually, I do need to replenish the plates as well. It's not that expensive. And the kits. There we go. Now it's all good. We're supposed to go to that one. Let me see. Yes, that's the one. Okay. Well, let me see here. Yep, you're supposed to use that one. And, well, hopefully pass. Okay, so they pay you, which is, you need that. Just pass, but it's okay. It's enough. Lumen is conscious. You should be able to hear many voices, but the more United Mining refines Lumen, the fainter these voices become. I'll never forget what Ada said as she looked at the torrents of liquid pouring down from the processing plant. Luminite sped through the pipelines, giving off an unnatural radiance that wasn't like anything you would see in the caves. Based on differences in purity, United Mining separated Luminite into 15 exports quality grades, from 95 to 110. They knew it was an ancient energy source, but they didn't care. To them, it was just a highly profitable resource worth exploiting, nothing more. Why isn't there anyone looking after Pipeline 3? Who's the witch in charge of this factory? Tell her to come over. Excuse me, I heard the spirits are looking for a cave called Banshee. Have you heard anything about it? Huh? Which group are you with? Can't you see I'm busy? Have you seen the witches they sent? Last week, I told my bosses that these so-called war machines are useless. War machines. Wasn't it because of my master that you were able to win the war? Let's see here. So basically, like, if you help them out, you get a bit more money, but if you don't, you'll get the Tale of Failure. And remember, we need 3 of them for the achievement. So this time, I would just do it. Yep. And that's it. Like, if you didn't get the achievement before, now you do. Let's get back to the map. North. It's probably that one. Okay, there's nothing there, but we just need to mark it as visited. Back then, my relationship with Remy wasn't the best, but she did take us to a lot of restricted areas when Ada gave the go-ahead. She was the best pilot I knew. After we successfully got into the transport station, we didn't encounter many more guards inside. Gigantic United Mining machines relentlessly processed raw lumium and packaged according to the varying concentrations. Then it would be shipped out on another cargo vessel. Okay, just a bit of background, but there's nothing to do here. I knew it. West. Okay, there's 2 of them though. Alright, first is this one. Okay, so here we go. It's the same deal as usual. Ah, god damn it. I hate when that happens. Like, come on. It's so unlucky to draw a 7. It's like, it's really, really unlucky. Ooh, excuse me. Yep, that's fine. After the Lumen Mining Act, United Mining set up multiple sentry stations. Okay, I think actually that's always the same one. There's just like many of them. And then we have to go to the one here. Oh wait, that's number 6. What the hell? Oh yeah, that's right. I thought I got confused. Maybe I'm getting dyslexia or something. Yeah, I thought it said 4, but yeah, it's 6. Correct. Yeah, this one, like, you always get intercepted. It's so annoying. Yeah, 16. No worries here. We felt terribly anxious as we trespassed, as we had no idea how long our modified signals would hold out. After all, the automatic defense systems on the sentry stations could incinerate us in an instant. Okay. Wait. We have to go here? I see. Okay. Alright, well, yep, let's go there. Chaotic Witches Starsong, level 200.
巫女竜明の分析完了。音源発生地まで案内します。
Pretty sure that's where we have to go, so let's have a look. Yeah, Tula, that's right. Unknown. Tula, aka the Groundhog, was the first to discover this cave. Even though it was registered with the Lumen Association, its location in the lawless asteroid belt meant that it had already been looted dry. Okay, but we do get a new memory out of it, so that's something. Is that it? That's weird, actually. It doesn't use the kits for that. Funny, but all right, I'll take it. Hey, it's free, free stuff. I'll take it. All right. After that, let me see here. It's west. Which one? That one. Ignis number 2. Oh, I see. Okay. Getting away from the United Mining space, I think. Did I explore this already? Huh. Not sure. sure about this one actually, but okay, sure. Alright, well, I don't know. Maybe it will come in useful later. The thing is, like, there's nothing left to upgrade, so maybe you can just try to sell it or something. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, so there's another solar flare here. It's very annoying. I'm not really sure what difference it makes, to be honest. Let's try this one. Yeah, I think whatever you choose here, you lose 7 of them. Sucks. Okay, this one is a guaranteed success. Yep. The last sentry station that United Mining established, almost as if they were saying, even when close to the almighty Ignis, their fire and iron would burn bright. Nothing to do, but you need to explore this. That's the thing. Alright. There's this thing here. There's something in here, but I can't get in, so... Oh, okay. This really sucks, though. So there's gonna be another solar flare here. This really blows. But again, you do have to visit this place. The radiance of Ignis can be seen in every corner of Thousand Peaks. Even though solar flares are extremely difficult to predict, the Mirian believers still go on dangerous pilgrimages, taking routes that go frighteningly close to the sun. Alright.
流脈共振機起動。
共鳴開始。録音を開始する。
Mythical Witches Starsong 202.
ミコ竜名の分析完了。音源発生地まで案内します。
Wow, that's really close. You okay? Another freaking flare. You gotta be kidding me. Come on, like, this is ridiculous. Under the light of Ignis, I told Ada about how Miria Taiyang was formed in East Ocean and its relationship to Ignis. She just smiled. Having left the Witching Tower, she believed that everything is a reflection of the soul. Okay. Well, this is obviously a memory. Cool, cool. Mount Aurora. Ooh. I'm gonna do it one more time. Where is actually Mount Aurora? I completely can't remember. Is it down there somewhere? Oh yeah. Well. Okay. That can't be right. Wait, I'm confused. Alright, so I'm here, right? Alright. Ah. Okay. Where is that though? Ah, here. Okay. Let's see what we got. Not that much actually, but I think we have like plants. And probably like this one you can start selling it as well, so that should be fine. Oh yeah, there we go. Yep, that's gonna give a lot of money. Seeds I'll keep for now. Alright. Well, let's restock. Lumen ginseng, that's interesting. So they sell it for $3.50. But how much can I sell it for? Where is it actually even? Ah, here. 300. Yeah, so that's not gonna work, unfortunately. That's fine. Alright, let's get the plates back. And obviously the fuel, that's gonna be expensive as hell. Now we're full though. Okay, from Taoyuan, you go to... Pike J. Well, I don't really remember where it is. It's pretty far though, I think. Where was it? Wait a second. No, these are the sentry stations. It was around here, I think, somewhere. Ah, there it is, yeah. Okay, yep, I see. You can actually explore it again. Interesting. Alright, nice, nice. We got some fuel back. Let's do it again. Nice, because I'm tired of paying for the fuel. Alright, that's not so useful, but okay. Alright, navigator. So now we go to these places, but not that one, I think. No, it's not that one. It's probably that one. Yes. Alrighty, let's go. Ignis above, just like me, huh? We're united insofar as we're both running from United, wouldn't you say? Looks like your armor is a messy mess. I can help you fix that if you let me wet my beak a little. Whatever that means. Ada, I don't like the look of this. We know, shut it already. I think it's kind of like a scam. I mean, basically what happens is that if you pay 900, he'll give you 5 plates. But that's already a scam. Yeah, so you don't do it. These Capybara merchants are mostly scammers, so yeah, you don't need to do it. With the war coming to a close, United Mining suddenly demanded that their former partner, Kumsung Transport, turn over hybrid Lumium engine technology before destroying their lab with tactical missiles. Okay. Alright, alright. Do it again. Pretty much refilled my fuel. Nice. Okay. Oh, it's just a cave, actually. Yep. There we go. That must be the Malefica planet in the background there. This is where the war began. It started with a mining strike, which arose because of complaints suggesting that United Mining was exploiting the peakers. The corporation responded with violent suppression, resulting in countless deaths and causing mass outcry among the peakers, who rose up in resistance. This soon led to the establishment of the Ring Liberation Front, and conflicts between the asteroid belt and United Mining began. Okay. The path ahead is blocked off by the main gate. Was this lock broken on purpose? I think we'll have to tear down the door to get past. It's too dangerous, June. This is just an abandoned cave. If this isn't Banshee, we don't need to explore this far. I thought he was supposed to do the exploring. Yes, when it's not dangerous, that June might lose his life. Hey. Let's go for this one. After I took apart the door, I found a cemetery. Ice blue luminites surrounded the graves, and the light of lumen lingered around like spirits. Each tombstone had the same year written on it, 8506. They were for the protesters whose death had triggered the Lumen War. So you get a bit of stuff here that you can sell later. You can explore again, but I think we're done, because I'm completely full, so... it's probably that one here. Yep. Just 1 second. Oh, yeah. It's huge. Look at the size of this thing. Identified in Mirian mythology as a tranquil green planet that erupted into windstorms resulting from Ignis' heavenly wrath, turbulent, high-temperature cyclones can still be seen in its atmosphere to this day. Alright, there's nothing to do here, but again, to get the achievement of exploration, you need to be there. And also it gets us closer to these locations, which is good. So the next one is, let me see here, where is it actually? I can't figure it out. This one? Yes. Okay, so you know the drill here, you're gonna get intercepted, obviously. Let's try it. Yeah, that works. And as usual, there's nothing to do here at all. Okay, but we can do this one here.
龍脈共振機起動。
共鳴開始。録音を開始する。
Vigilant, which is Starsong 204.
ミコ竜名の分析完了。音源発生地まで案内します。
Should be not far from here. There might be another one. Yeah, there is.
龍脈共振機起動。
共鳴開始。録音を開始する。
Repressive, which is Starsong 205.
ミコ竜名の分析完了。音源発生地まで案内します。
Oh, okay. This one is a bit further away. Alright. So let's go to that one first, I think. 26, right? Yep. A cave completely depleted. Banshee wasn't the only place we were after. We tried to enter United Mining Caves many times to search for clues concerning Ada's master. It was dangerous, but I wanted to help. Okay, you do get like a memory here, so that's important. 206. I think that's pretty much it. I think that's fine. I'm a little bit low on exploration kits, so I don't want to risk it. Okay. Let me see here. 20. That must be that one, right? Ah, what the hell? Why is it out of range, though? I don't get it. You gotta be kidding me. Alright. Well, fine. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Again? This is so annoying. It's really annoying. What is that? I see. Oh, we're not supposed to go there yet. First is this one. Also depleted. I've heard the sound of caves dying before. That's what Ada said when she saw this place. When she was in the witching tower, a cave would occasionally pass along its orbit, and she would hear its decaying Starsong as it was being mined. Another... I think that's another memory. Yep. Okay. Alright. I mean, you could explore more, but I don't really see the need in particular. So we can go to that one. Okay. What is this? 18th and final year of the Lumen War. Most people still remember the first message they received from Unison Telecom. Glory to the United. May fire and iron light the stars. With the Lumen Mining Act in effect as of today, we hope to end the conflicts and bring everlasting peace to 1,000 peaks. Well, yeah, through force. I mean, because nobody can fight them. That's very convenient. Behind the gleaming white hole, a smiling member of the staff warmly welcomed the guest. He was a recently graduated communications officer from United Mining, and he was very excited to explain the advantages of the new communications network to us. But the Peakers knew that once they entered United Mining's database, they'd no longer be able to afford taking any risks. Signal interferences have recently been on the rise. Ever since a female singer sang the heretic scripture Ignis's Genesis, a large number of people have been using illegal networks to listen to Rabbit Newswire. Unison Telecom believes this woman is a witch. Anyone who can provide us with her information would be greatly appreciated. Ignis's Genesis, wasn't that what Eddie performed last time? Did I get her in trouble? How am I going to clear this up? Ada, calm down. It's got nothing to do with you. I see. Wait. Okay, apparently you're supposed to actually do this one? Let me see. Okay. Ada said she sung it, but after seeing her vocalize her, they politely thanked her for the tip and paid her, and then waved her off. After all, a witch who can't sing couldn't possibly be that singer. While I was grateful that nothing happened to her, for some reason, it didn't feel good. You do get money for it, though. I don't sure what the other choice does. Okay. It's probably like that one. Yes. Okay, I see. Let's look at the map, though. Okay. Yeah, well, obviously this is way too far to scan. There's still, like, a lot to go. I think that the black hole... Ah, yeah, there it is. Yep, there it is. You can actually travel to it right now, but I don't see the point. We will go there, though, eventually. Just not at the moment. Yeah, the distances are getting huge. Alright, let's start here then. Okay, well, as usual, it's, you know, the usual drill. We told them that the witch was on a top secret mission, so they had no choice but to give up the chase. When I brought it up later, Edda only responded quietly, "I wish my master had someone to help her." Yep. The Terra Tower. It's been 7 years since the last time I was here. By the Song of Terra, may Miria be with you always. Under the guidance of Terra, you are now 108, I should say. We welcome you to level 4. You are now a witch candidate. Is she the one that's exceptionally sensitive? To lumen, I should say. Yeah, it's missing the 2. Yes, although she still struggles to sing. She was able to transcribe the Terra hymnal in a single day. How is that even possible? Congratulations, 108. Is there anything you wish to say? I don't know. Didn't you hear what the elder said? Why not share with us your techniques of learning then? I just listen and sleep, and then the voices will appear in my head. How did you learn to listen? I didn't. How did you learn, girl? Come now, no need to hide it from everyone. She's always like that, your reverence. She thinks she's better than everyone. I just listened because everyone told me that's what I had to do. Liar. She's just like copying everyone else. But you told me that's how it's done. Interesting, 108. You're the best pupil in this class after all. Everyone said I can be a witch if I transcribe the hymnal, that I can go fight in the war. Well said. The fate of Thousand Peaks is on your shoulders. But that's what everyone aspires to. Please tell us what makes you different from the others. Or perhaps you'd feel more comfortable telling me in private. I'm sorry. I was sent here because they thought I was different. If I were different from everyone in the tower, would you send me away too? Stop getting distracted. The most important thing right now is to find Master. So this is the Mirian Witching Tower, another faction expelled. Unable to resist the pressure from the people, the Witching Tower was disbanded. Of the 9 levels within the tower, level 7 to 9 were for the gods, and only witches could enter level 5. This was where Ada met her master. She spoke at length about her past here as she walked through the ruins. Okay. Let's start with the shrine, if it's possible. Hidden in the corner of the tower is a shrine of Miria's god of earth and song, Terra, who channels the flow of lumen through her melodies and gives life to the land. As such, she is the primary deity for those with unwavering belief in song and is worshipped by witches. Terra was once one of the most admired gods among the people, but the war had tarnished the reputation of the witches, and most remaining Terra shrines besides the Witching Tower, I don't know why I said Wishing Tower, but it's Witching Tower, were demolished. Eddie, be careful. You don't have much time left in here. Hurry up and come back to the ship. I know. I'm coming. I used to pray to Terra every day, singing from the hymnal. Then the morning class grew smaller and smaller. Everyone had gone to war. But my disability made sure I wasn't one of them. What's the Lumen doing here? Well, you should try this one, obviously. If it works, that is. Okay. Loose pages from a Terra hymnal. Ah, okay. That's good. Well, let's try this one. After the war, United Mining attempted to recommission the abandoned Witching Tower as a museum, but the impression that witches were used as weapons had already been deeply ingrained in the collective consciousness, and under the pressure of public criticism, they quickly abandoned the place. This place is pretty ruined. Exploring it is going to take some effort. Ada, these ruins are dangerous. I'll go with you. After all, it's my job to do the running. Yeah, your job is running, not hanging out with Eddie. You stay on board, I'll go. Both of you stay, I'm going alone. Alright, how am I going to search this place? Well, yeah, you have to use this one, that's the thing. I liked everyone at the Witching Tower, even though they may not like me. But it's okay, I have my master. That's what Ada said when she returned. She collected the things she had found and silently retreated to her room. Class 4 for Witching Tower. Okay. 209. Okay, I see. This is a bit of a problem because I'm very low on the kits. Well, okay, fine. We can do it now, I guess. But there's not much there. That's the thing. Yeah, it's still a bit of a problem, I think, because I don't have enough kits. What's the nearest town, actually? I'm not sure. Looks like maybe it's Ironwind. It's pretty far, though. Is there something closer than this? Doesn't look like it. 16. I think that's more, right? Yep. Yeah, this sucks, but I need to replenish my kits. Alright, let's see what we got. think I can go straight to that one. Probably. Error found in the greenhouse's lumium supply. Concentration has dropped by 3%. Plants will begin to die in 7 hours. The hell? Silly computer is going off again. Adjusting the pipe flow will fix this in no time. I think Ada should be able to hear where the problem is. That'd be much safer. Well, I think you probably should go with this one, because this is a guaranteed success. Okay. Alrighty, what is this one here? I may be an orphan, but for a while I thought I was special, Ada said. She was 12 when she entered level 4, the youngest in Helios Tower's history, but when she returned, she was told by the Elder that she had forever lost her status as a witch candidate. Okay, let's do this first. Which is not that much. Yep. Okay, so let's go to this one. The inner walls of the Helios Tower, which were soon to be demolished, were engraved with the serial numbers of the tower's previous members. Ada's number was 108. Before becoming a witch, they were not permitted to have names. She didn't know who her parents were, only the group that sent her to the tower. They were generously compensated, but she didn't blame them, as it wouldn't otherwise have been possible for her to meet her master and become Ada. This is United Mining. To all vessels who have received this broadcast, please leave the airspace immediately. We are about to start dismantling the witching tower. Do not attempt to obstruct the work or disturb the crew. Eddie, they won't let us dock. We're going to get fined if we don't leave. Let's get going. Ada used to live here. If it's not a high fine, she probably has her own thoughts on the matter. Okay. Well, this is really expensive, but you need to do this to get a memory. I think. Yes. Couldn't find any clues about my master, Ada said as she returned to the ship. She had a registry with her that she said would help her find the master, but it seemed more like she was trying to say goodbye to her former self. And yep, that's the one. 210.
共鳴開始。録音を開始する。
11. Medicine Witch Starsong.
ミコ・リュウメイの分析完了。音源8センチまで案内します。
Oh, okay. It's not very far. Not very far at all. Alright, just give me a sec here, because this one is a bit different from the others, so you need to be careful here. Okay, that one, the last one, looks a bit tough, but that's it, right? Yeah, this one is not too bad, but alright, let's try it. What's with all the debris here? This must have been a battlefield. The whole orbit is like a ship graveyard. But cave asteroids are small in mass. How does it keep all this debris in orbit? Could it have been put here on purpose? Something doesn't seem right. Save your history lessons. We're going in either way. Oh, okay. I see. So it saves here, which is good, actually. Because if you screw up, you can just restart from here.
1平方マイル31度。衝突危険性最高。
10秒後に残骸地帯を抜ける。龍脈上陸の準備を。高連軍は軌道外に位置。提供された情報から判断すると480秒後に到着予定。まだ疑ってる？
何も言ってないだろ。
余裕がない。急いで。前のような誤差はもう勘弁よ。私たちが退避した空域でバッティングする可能性も。軍艦がここに直接突っ込んでくることもありえなくない。戦争じゃないのに船が落とされるなんてごめんだからね。
エイダ、分かったから。
じゃとっとと降りてよね。
リバク、上陸を開始する。こちらリバク、門の外に着いた。
高連軍の警ら時間まで残り。
気をつけてリバ君、時間は多くない。ここは昔の戦場。ジャーが感謝して通信障害。
Well, it did save, so I should be fine. This particular sequence of the asteroids is actually the easy one. There is a much harder one later on. You'll see, you'll see. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna stop here for today. I might be back tomorrow, but we'll see about that. Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Please check out the links in the description. There's a lot of stuff down there, so go and have a look. There's a lot of really cool stuff down there. and I will see you next time. So thank you for watching again. Do subscribe, like the videos, and take care, stay safe, and Otaku Up signing off. Peace. Alright, it seems to be recorded just fine. Alright guys, yep, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.